Hi there, welcome to the preview video for the crab shack. There it is. If you notice on the park, all caravans are sort of perpendicular to the road. Apart from two on site out of several hundred, that one there and our one. I don't know why they've done it, but what it does do is it makes for a better layout, and I'll show you why. The caravan comes with one dedicated car parking space, to where you can quite see, but it comes with Starlink internet, which none of the others do. And then this is why it sort of benefits being a different angle to all the other caravans, because you get a large green space that none of the others get, and you get a lot of privacy on the decking, whereas all the other deckings tend to face the road. Our one, thankfully, is tucked behind the caravan, and remains quite private. So as you unload from the vehicle, paved up to the steps, these are solar lights, and the solar lights on top of the decking. It's extremely nice sitting out here late in the evening when those solar lights kick in. It gives it a really nice ambient glow. Sitting on the decking on the furniture with a glass of wine is fantastic, believe me. So coming onto the decking, outdoor furniture is provided with the cushions. The cushions are generally be put away under one of the twin beds or the main bed. So if you arrive and they're not there, please keep an eye out for them. And you can see all the caravans are sort of back to back and sort of all boxed in, as ours has this really nice green area. We're very, very fortunate, which is one of the reasons I chose this one. It's a lovely place to sit in the evening with the sun, and quite shielded as well, because it does get quite windy on the coast, but thankfully with these caravans all around it sort of shields a bit. It's quite windy today, and as you can probably hear from the phone, well, as you can't hear from the phone, it's not very windy at all around this area. It's quite private. You've got several bathrooms that sort of face, not that one, that's a front room, but that doesn't have any windows. That only has bathrooms facing. That doesn't really face us. And again, that's a bathroom over there. So yeah, it's a lovely place to sit out here. If you did the comparison with all the other ones on site, you'd see why I'm raving on about this outside space. Right, let's show you inside. So welcome inside. I've shut the door behind me because seagulls are chirping and they're quite noisy, as we all know. So in case you're in any doubt, you're in the right caravan, the Crab Shack. So as you come in, the kitchen and diner is right in front of you. That's what you walk into. The living room is sort of off to the left around the corner. Straight ahead is a twin room, and that is a hallway which leads to the main bathroom and the master bedroom. So as you come in, coat hooks on the right. We do have central heating, and then shoe rack on the left. So in the kitchen there's a microwave, there's a gas cooker with hob and grill as well. It does run on gas bottles, but I keep an eye on these and keep them topped up, so you should never run out during your stay. Tea, coffee, sugar is provided. You've got milk sachets, because some people turn up and they haven't got any milk with them, so that will do just for that first cup of tea until you get to the shop, which is quite local. We've got a co-op just off site. It's walkable from here, maybe only 5 minutes. Yeah, so they're provided. Washing up liquid and various other bits are provided underneath. You shouldn't have to clean while you're away, but if you want to, the option is there. So you've got spare bin bags, 2 dog bowls, because people sometimes bring 2 dogs, dog poo bags if needed, wipes, various other bits. Obviously kettle and toaster. So we're quite well stocked. Glasses, even ones for the little ones, because obviously you don't want to be giving them glasses when they're outside or even inside. Crockery, again, children's is provided as well, bowls and plates for them. We've got large pasta ones, dinner plates, side plates and bowls, and a few extra little touches, just leaving a few bits for the guests. Dog biscuits are provided. And under the sink you can see, I won't show you everything, but there's lots of pans in there, various other bits. We have lots of people stay with us and say how pleasantly surprised they are that they don't want for anything. There's nothing worse than going away and you wanted to cook certain things and you can't because you haven't got the right cooking equipment. First aid kit in there. Fire extinguisher just around the corner. Should hopefully never need that. That key there is for the lockbox outside. Should you want to store any sort of surfboards, bikes or anything like that out there. So there's your dining table, seats 4. Welcome pack is on the table. Comes with a tall fridge freezer, because again there's nothing worse than going away and you're buying various bits and pieces for your family, and then you find out when you get back you've got a tiny under the counter fridge and one tray freezer, which is no good in this day and age. Cleaning cupboard, shouldn't need it, but if you do, that's where also the bin is as well. Henry's in there, you shouldn't need him, you should leave him well alone, but again he's there if you need him. Iron and ironing board, various mops and brooms, sweeping brush, spare Henry parts and spare Henry bags. And then like I said, outside we are on Starlink internet. Most of the caravans on site run on the park Wi-Fi, but obviously the more people on park the slower that is, whereas we're completely independent. We've got our own Starlink, so it's only providing for you, so it is very quick. So going into the front room now, I quite like this one. When I come down, we've got 4 on park, and this is the one I stay in, and the reason is I like having a separate kitchen, separate living room. Most other ones have the living room and kitchen all in the one room, and it's just nice to have that separation. Dinner, social, eat, then relax. That's the best way. Underneath there are sofa beds. This is a 2-bedroom caravan with extra sofa bed, which is under there, pulls out, and then the sofa bits, duvets, pillows, sheets, everything are under there. Nice bright open windows. It's very sunny today, and as such it's very warm inside the caravan as well. Large smart TV, nothing worse than a postage stamp TV when you go away. There's a DVD player there. I appreciate it's probably a little bit old school, but at least you've got an option of film choices there if you want them, which are up there. Even ones for the kids, keep them entertained. You've got an Alexa there. So it lights up, it's all ready. And then underneath here, there's various games for not just the kids, but for adults as well, or even just the family, just to keep everyone happy and interacting, which is exactly what you want. You've got a guidebook there for the local area, some great tips in there, and there's also leaflets over there in the distance. Just these little extra touches we just like to do, because we appreciate when you go away, you go into an area you don't know, so you do want to get the local advice where possible. Make sure you get the most out of your stay. So just off the kitchen, like I said, as I came in, is the twin room. Door's a bit stiff because we've just had new carpets fitted. So you've got new carpets in the front room. Twin room, hallway and main bedroom. So this is the twin room. Excuse the difference in bedding, that's my fault. Generally we'll be the same. There are TVs in this room and also the main bedroom, just because it keeps little ones entertained in the evening and gives adults a place to go to if they want to have their own space and watch TV in their bedroom. Towels are provided, and as you can see, bed linen is provided. So yeah, two towels, sorry, 1 towel on each bed. So there's 2 in here, and then 2 in the main bedroom, and then 2 hand towels in the bathroom. If you do need the sofa bed, you have to let me know, and then those extra towels can be provided for those guests. There's the TV. And there's back into the kitchen diner. So a nice comfy room. So going down the hallway. Door isn't quite as stiff on that one. So to the right you've got the main bathroom. So it is a large shower. There's nothing worse than sort of getting in the shower in a lot of caravans and you can't even move. So that's big enough for me. I'm about 6'1"-ish, about 14 stone. So it's big enough for me, so it's big enough for most. Into the master bedroom. So a nice sized room. With some of the caravans you literally can't move either side of the bed. Sometimes the beds are even up against the wall. This one isn't the case. It's quite wide, as you can see, so it comes with double wardrobes. Again, those little extra touches. We've got a travel cot mattress, cot bedding in there, various hangers as well. This side, more hangers and a clothes rack. One thing I did forget to point out is in the twin room is there's a high chair in there as well. There's a TV, took me on the door, just close that. The TV can be tilted, so that points directly out the bed, but it can be tilted if needed, pointing at one and not the other. That is the ensuite, so no battling with other family members for bathroom space. You have your own here. It is only a toilet and sink, but it's nice having that off the main bedroom, because we all know what it's like when you're battling for bathroom space. You're desperate for the toilet and somebody's in the main one and taking their time. So that's it. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of what you're potentially renting, or what you're potentially arriving to. It's a lovely caravan. It's one of my personal favourites, and hopefully it gives you an insight into what you'd be booking. Thanks for watching.